Hey guys, we're picking up. We're still here in Central Park, and I got Aziza holding the camera for me. I super appreciate it, by the way. We're going from part 2, bringing out the best in you, of Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant. So, what have I highlighted? Money is a drug. In fact, I highlighted that section, which means that the whole paragraph is interesting. And I'm going to read the entire paragraph right now. Rich Dad would always say to Mike and me, money is a drug. The main reason he refused to pay us while we worked for him was because he never wanted us to become addicted to working for money. If you become addicted to money, he said, it's hard to break that addiction. When I was calling him from California as a grown man to ask him for money, he was not about to break a pattern that he had started with Mike and me when we were 9. He did not give us money as kids, and he was not about to start now. Instead, he continued to be tough and guide me away from the addiction of working for money. He called money a drug because he had observed people who were happy when they had money and upset or moody when they did not. Just as heroin addicts get high when they inject the drug, they also get moody and violent when they don't have it. Be careful of money's addictive power, he often said. Once you get used to receiving it, that addiction keeps you attached to the way you got it. Put another way, if you receive money as an employee, then you tend to get accustomed to that way of acquiring it. If you get used to generating money by being self-employed, it is often difficult to break the attachment to earning money in that way. And if you get used to government handouts, that too is a hard pattern to break. The hardest part about moving from the left side to the right side of the quadrant is the attachment you have to the way you have been earning money, said Rich Dad. It's more than breaking a habit, it's breaking an addiction. Wow, is that true? So, next session, find your passion. You're more worried about your own personal survival than keeping your dream alive. Your fear has pushed aside your passion. The best way to keep going is to keep the flame in your heart going. Passion builds businesses, not fear. You can always quit, so why quit now? I never let schooling interfere with my education. I knew the idea of high pay and a safe, secure job for workers and middle managers was an idea whose time had passed. And if you read any of the papers these days, I'm sure you've seen that. Life is actually more secure on the right side of the quadrant. The people on the left pay to take risks, and the people on the right get paid to take risks, is the point. If you put in the time to study and learn about the subjects required on the right side of the quadrant, such statements won't make sense. So tomorrow we will go another chapter, How Do I Get Rich? And we will end it up on Friday. Thanks so much, Aziza, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.